All right, episode 6. My name is Eli. Welcome to the EE PowerTalk.
My name is Elvis. Welcome to the EE PowerTalk.
And today we are going to talk about, or in this episode, we are going to talk about communication.
Communication skills.
And the importance of having communication skills.
Woza. Gotha Tena.
Kaende sana. Mti wangu nadai.
Bro, unajua nilikuwa nadai unipe job.
Ni gauge yako kwa job mazee. Unajua kuna vile mazee, kuna venye mazee.
It's not giving, man.
It's not giving. Kuna venye mazee nimekuwa hivi na hivi tu shughuli hapa na pale.
Well, big man, mi sidai job tena.
Bro, these are the kind of things that we meet on these streets of social media.
Bro, let me tell you one thing I've come to learn.
Yeah.
We as youth, most of us are very poor communicators.
Very true.
Afadhali mtu anangoa, but at least you can hear the message. You are a very bow shout. Why have you ever heard someone speaking English?
Yeah.
But at least you understand.
Yeah.
Ebu imagine ukiambia madhe. Gotha Tena.
Kaende sana.
And then there are these signs we make.
Kuna mtu aliniambia that our generation knows how to talk but we don't know how to communicate.
We can talk and talk.
Niko namwambia we sasa. Yes, you are addressing generation but siko hapo. Why are you addressing me? Unanitolea pains the whole generation. Why? He told me, you know, you people, you talk a lot but you don't know how to communicate. I can't hear you.
You're saying a lot of words,
but I can't hear you.
But the context, man, nothing. So now, understanding how to communicate properly and how it affects even your personal existence in this life and how easily you get things and how hard you get things. Communication will be your way in or out of something. How you communicate, how you say things, yeah? If you don't learn how to express yourself, there is no way you're gonna know automatically what you want. If you don't know how to get words together and speak out whatever it is that you're feeling, even you bringing an idea to the market will be very difficult. Exactly.
You can have one of the biggest ideas that can solve a problem, but you're not saying it. How will we know?
We will not know actually. We will just be like,
or just imagine you have a revolutionary idea but unaenda kugodha tena kwa ofisi. Kuna hii staff. Bro, a person who is maybe in a position to fund that idea for you to continue developing will be like, okay, staff, what is staff? Hii staff ukifanya hivi kuna masamo fulani alafu unajua unaelewa tu hizi mavitu za coding
maburungo fulani
ukifanya hivi inakutumia mameso na huko
unaweza nitumia kuna kitu fulani nimesikia kinaitwa kingwai. What is a kingwai, by the way?
Kingwai is a nini?
Oh, is a cigarette?
No.
Is the other illegal substance?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a king. Yeah.
Like, by the way, bro, like if you think about people like Morara Kebaso, if you think about people like Kasmuan, they're very good communicators.
Very true.
And especially as a leader, if you don't know how to communicate, you're out.
There is nothing as bad as being a leader and you don't know how to make people do things. Because how you communicate will determine whether you have a team that actually follows you or you have a group of people who wish you died yesterday.
Abia huyu anyamaze sasa. Sasa huyu hata hakuna kitu.
Ni CEO anakaje huyu tu ni rules.
Honestly, like I was listening and pia the context of your communication itself.
Yeah.
I'll go to be very specific into the job market. How we even put ourselves out there when we are speaking to potential employers will dictate. Umeitwa interview, umekuja umevaa vizuri, then you start speaking. Hata ukiwa umevaa vizuri aje, it's done.
Yeah.
Because like I'll use this example, bro. And this one is very common.
Yeah.
We've really normalized using WhatsApp to communicate.
Very true.
Hi. Even when you're hearing each other. But listen to this. Sasa, unaweza kuwa na job, unaweza kuwa na online job unipe. Yeah? Hey, unaona ile hey.
unaona you get
unatumiwa mimi ni farasi ama
you're like huyu naye kwani you see something like that. I honestly like I was using this example with a friend. If you're sending a message to someone, be very clear and concise.
Go straight to the point.
Bro, if I'm catering your sister, I send her sasa uko poa
na nile ya
XX. Like it's like you're interviewing this person. I was telling like someone how you communicate even at your first place of like maybe you're trying to woo someone into a relationship will determine the level of confidence that you have.
Very true.
Like a dude can say, hi, my name is Elvis and I honestly have been seeing you around in the office and you look so beautiful. Do you want me to take you? Would you wish to go out with me? She says no, thank you. Mwingine, hey,
there is
good morning.
There is a friend of mine who told me that there was a time she was wooing a lady, a high class lady, and that lady was straightforward and honest with this guy. He told him, you look smart, you're fresh, we agree you brush your teeth, but every time you speak it's stinking.
What? You look fresh. You look
fresh. You're smart. You brush your teeth, yes, but every time you speak, it is stinking.
Unanuka mdomo mse.
Si kunuka mdomo. What you are saying
is shit.
Yes. There is no substance in what you're saying. Si mdomo inanuka, ni chenye unaongea kinanuka.
I like to put myself in the shoes of some of the ladies. Umekaa na mse for 2 hours. Amekuwa tu akibonga. Have you ever seen people like
like they be like when listening to a person who has no communication skills, they be like you're in the other end na wewe unasikia anasikia anaongea kitu ya value. Msichana anasikia tu
anaona tu ng'ombe tu fulani hapo hivi. And actually one of the things I think we need to really in Campo we tulifanya a whole unit on communication skills. Verbal and non-verbal communication. There's even a guy on YouTube who teaches people how to communicate properly.
Yes.
And how to speak. There are people who've made careers out of communication and proper communication skills.
Yeah, very true.
Like unakuta someone knows how to articulate ideas so well. Most dudes out here and even people out here, they don't know how to communicate.
Proper communication gets you things. Proper communications get doors open. Proper communication gives you access. How you bring out something, when and how you place it. Plus again, there is context to everything. You just don't wake up and decide to just be, go out there vomiting words to every ear that is willing to listen. Be in a position that you have crafted a way of arranging your choice of words in context to who you are speaking to. There is no way you're going to be addressing people of authority with the same kind of attitude as you would address me because we are close, or the way you would be addressing your siblings. Classify people. Know when it comes to if I'm pitching something to this person, they are not really my friends. So why would I use a friendly kind of tone? I'm not telling you to be gangster. That's not the message I'm trying to
Gotha Tena.
I'm not telling you to be gangster or put a straight face every time. But differentiate. This person, I'm supposed to address them this way. This other person, I'm supposed to address them this way. Because my tone, my approach might land the way I didn't want it to land in their ears. So take your time and study. Who is this person that I intend to communicate to? What is the message that I want them to get? What is the tone that I'm supposed to use? What is the language? So nasikia kuna lugha ya biashara.
True.
Ukileta Gotha Tena kwa biashara, utagongwa tena.
Utagongewa pia.
And it's all in context. Master the language of the place that you want to influence. there are different spheres of influence. If you want to capture the field of media, be eloquent in things that pertain media. If you want to capture the space of business, be eloquent in matters business. Know the nitty-gritties. Have the extra information that someone would want to listen to. Then know how to articulate it. Coming to verbal and non-verbal cues, there are things that you don't need to say. You just need to behave a certain way. You know, if you go to pitch for a business and you're shaking, you're nervous, you're all that, before you even start pitching, those people will be looking at you and they'll be like, okay, it doesn't matter what is in that proposal or that presentation. Your non-verbal cues are showing lack of confidence.
So I was then like na tension na kushake. Umeona wale watu they're speaking like this is an adult but anaongea akiangalia chini.
Exactly.
I mean, those are some of the things people need to get to learn.
You might not understand that you are communicating already, but you have already sent out a message. So you want us to trust you with 500 million, right? With this, okay, they won't tell you, but they in their head they will, okay. You're telling us you have a software that can solve corruption in Kenya. By the way, if you have a software like that,
that one can make you a lot of money.
Hata heri tukuchangie kama Morara, we solve corruption. Tuwekange hard disk na hapa kwa politician ina delete. If you have such a software, uzia wananchi. Unintended.
Kama dawa ya corruption.
Dawa ya corruption.
Unaweza kuja uwape.
If you're I mean, what do we call it? Pitching such a project, and your non-verbal cues are like, you have communicated already. So really, people need to like step back a little, understand all the aspects of communication, how they affect each and every aspect of your life, because how you communicate will determine the next decision. Both internally and to the person who is getting the message. Because as you communicate, how the message lands on the other end will determine the kind of response that you'll get.
True.
The kind of response that you'll get will determine the kind of action that you will take. So if you allow yourself to learn how to communicate properly, it will land properly on the other end, thus giving a good feedback. When you get a good feedback, it will trigger you to act the right way because you have gotten the feedback that you desired. But if you don't communicate properly, and it is verbal and non-verbally, you will get an answer that you didn't anticipate. The answer that you didn't anticipate will trigger you to act a certain way in resentment, anger, frustration, makasiriko, and you could have just solved that issue with just knowing how to communicate properly.
True. I think communication skills are actually it's a whole wide topic of discussion. But one of the things I've also come to learn is majority of us young people, we are freelancers. You find that you're working remotely, we are running digital businesses, agencies, and there is no way you're going to get business for what you do if you don't know how to communicate properly.
Yeah, true.
You might be very good in chatting on WhatsApp, but when you meet someone physically, the moment you start speaking, they're like, I don't think I can trust this individual.
Yeah.
And one of the things, if you think about how you can improve your communication skills, I tend to believe it's not even really reading a lot of books. It's not even really getting into watching YouTube videos. It's practicing it.
Yeah. Very true.
It's practically doing communication. Like you communicate, you speak. One of the ways I was able to improve my communication skills was by attending networking sessions.
Yeah.
When you go to networking sessions, you realize, people are speaking in English over here. So, kama umezoea Gotha Tena, now you're here with people who are saying, hi, good afternoon, how are you doing today? My name is this and this. I'm from this and this company. This is what we do. These are the services that we provide. Here's my card.
Yeah.
All right? Immediately here, imekutrigger to understand that you need to learn how to speak better. I also witnessed this guy. I was employed in Nanyuki sometime back in 2017. This guy was called Mwai. And my, oh my, I have never seen someone who speaks so well. Ujama is a broker. But the way he speaks on phone, kwanza, you see, there are words that we use to woo clients. Like, for example, you called me. Hi, Elvis, how are you doing today? My name is Daddy Blessing. I'm looking for a website. If I respond, poa sana, mzuri sana. But how about I responded and said, hi, Chief, how are you doing today? Uko salama? Very, very good to hear from you. Immediately you are like, oh, Jama.
Yeah.
This guy like knows how, that was how he used to say. I actually learned it from him. And then he used to go, very good, boss. Let me tell you, by the way, you will have your work done by 2 p.m. And then you want to, in communication itself, I realized that you need to portray what you speak the same way talk. You write.
Yeah.
Like, I remember this guy used to like call people chief. Unaona? Habari chief, uko salama? And then someone already knows, hey, by the way, this guy is very confident. The way you speak also might show how confident you are. And then he used to use these, he knows how to communicate to any person.
Yeah.
Like, ukipigia mse simu, there is someone who will call you niaje. He already knows that we si mse wa good morning, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Wewe ni wa poa sana, salama sana. You get? Then there is a language you use with women. There is a language you use with men. There's no you're going to be so harsh and so hard on women. There's no you're going to go and start behaving like you're effeminate when speaking to men. I mean, understanding who you're speaking to, who you're writing to, and basically understanding the receiver, all right, or even the sender is very, very important. In business, I came to realize you can make or build your business by not, you can even have the worst product. It is not even the best in the market. How you market it and how you speak to people regarding your product, that is actually going to woo people to come and actually buy what you do.
Very
Same case for social media. There are people who are very eloquent.
Very true.
Unaskiza uko tu like, this guy manze. These people, the way they speak, their communication itself, despite it being on a camera or actually being on a phone, this person actually knows how to speak. Communication skills. For me, I'll end with saying writing. I think writing is one of those skills that we need to first work on.
Yeah.
Most people don't know how to write even a message. Even emails, man.
I tell people, there's a place you reach. It doesn't matter the generation that you're in. Rules are rules. And communication has rules. And one of them is decorum. The way you carry yourself. Many people tend to say, this CEO dresses like this CEO speaks like this CEO communicates like this, but they are a CEO. Ask them what got them there, because they reached there, they have the luxury of doing whatever it is that they want to do. All right, they have that luxury of communicating in whichever they need to communicate. But me and you, we need to close a deal, right? I won't act like that CEO who doesn't need a deal, because that CEO is dressing like that because they don't need a deal anyway. Their business is running properly. They have niched down. They have captured the environment that they needed to capture. Well, bado tuko huku tunapambana. Yeah, them they don't need a deal. Me and you, we need a deal. So we need to know how to communicate to get these deals
properly.
So how on earth can I sit here and compare myself to how Elon Musk does things? You know, he's a CEO. He does go read the story of Elon Musk when he was developing things like PayPal, when he was developing things like X.com, not the Twitter that we know, X.com, the payment platform. How he was carrying himself. Then he after now knowing his way in the industry, now he is the one that people need to communicate to. He mastered communication and how to get what he wants. Now people have to master how to communicate to him to get what they want. To communicate to a person like Elon Musk, you need to appeal to a certain ideology or all that. Knowing that is a plus. So really, as we close, communication is very important, and you need to harness how you communicate, how you get your message out there, and how it lands on this person's ears, because it will determine the next course of action.
We shape or build you.
Absolutely. So that's episode 6. My name is Eli. See you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Communication skills, improve on them.